And just like that, we have Silica coming in. Is that as fast as we expected? Not sure. You're not backing up yet, but presumably that's because this isn't backing up yet. But it is now, like, matching demand. So this can actually process 180 aluminium scrap per minute. How much scrap are we producing per minute? 180. Well, there we go. Oh yeah, because we underclocked this. Yeah, because it's 120, produces 180. So I guess the question would be now is... Oh, we're already double overclocking this just to get to that point, right? And that's using 150 per minute. So we actually only need 100. We're way overdoing it. Yeah, we did not need that much coming in. Still backing up every now and then, though. Weirdly. Why? That feels strange to me. Oh. Conveyor belt is probably only a tier 2, right? No, it's tier 3. Okay, never mind. I'm still confused then. I think there might be something going on upstream. Okay. Well, we know that we only need 100 coming in for now. How many casings do we have in here? Lots. Yeah, and that's going to back up as well. And we're not even producing these yet. So the idea is we've got 30 per minute ingots there versus 90 per minute there. This being a Mark II, yep. But then we could just do a Mark I to either one of those. Just not clipping through the trees, that's perfect. That's really nice, actually. So that'll back up here. Then we've got copper needs to come in here. And we're only using 10 per minute copper ingots, which is not much. Well, I guess at least that means we know we only need a Mark I. Have that go up over there. That then just goes across like there. And it's going to begin the same journey that the Silica currently is. Do that. I mean, we could also have just a container somewhere along the line just to store some copper in the meantime, so we can just grab some. If we just do this, and let's just pick these. And let's just put a container down here, at least. That's on a similar angle. Yeah. Okay. So we can just collect some copper ingots and stick them in here. Because we're going to have to come over here anyway in order to collect the aluminium products for now. So we just do this. Like in future, yeah, maybe we also... So we can at least set this being powered. He's going through the lifter. Oops. So let's maybe take some of these casings back with us. Oh, we were going to put down a radar tower, that's right. I kind of want to put that up there, though. But everything's irradiated up there. We can fly over them with a zip line at least, and it reduces our radiation dose. Oh, I should grab some just actual ingots as well. Before I leave. I don't have any? Oh, because it's all backing up. Oh, because we haven't been producing enough. Yeah, I feel that this isn't enough silica coming in. We definitely need to investigate this as well. Because this doesn't feel like enough for like 225 coming in. Did we not hook up our merger correctly? And also we can just underclock some of what we've set up as well, because, yeah, it's excessive. But it's meant to be producing 75 per constructor. It should then be merging. 375s is 225. this is a 240 conveyor belt. Oh, here we go. Wait, that looks much better now. Okay, yeah, that's what I expect from a 225. Did it just take a while for the quartz to distribute properly? I guess the quartz wasn't distributing evenly to start with, and it was just getting a bit backlogged. Yeah, this is much more what I expect. Wait, what's happening here? So we've got quartz is backing up, because that's 120, but it only needs... Oh, hang on, 45... Either way, these are getting blocked coming out. Oh, I only did... No, Mark 2, Mark 2, Mark 2. Onto a Mark 3. Why are you backing up? What am I missing? Up to 270, in fact, yeah. Up to 120. Only producing 75. Up to 120. Coming out. Merging. Onto an up to 240. These should be going much faster. It's a Mark 3, but you're not behaving like it. That's like Mark 1 speeds. Now, we don't need that much coming out. We only needed 100 coming out. If we only need 100 coming out, we can drop these down. We can get rid of one entirely. If we just say we want 50, then we can just do that. And then this, we want 50, and do that. And now we don't even need a Mark II. And then we can actually get rid of this one entirely. We'll just switch it off. No, pick it up. That's fine. You know, the space is there for it if we want it. And then because we're only using 60 per minute, there we go. But yeah, this really only looks like it's traveling at 60 per minute. Like it's a Mark 1 conveyor belt. Let's just build it as Mark 2 again. Something about the upgrade process, it seems. And then it gets to the edge. And now it's going faster because it recognizes, oh yeah, I'm a Mark 3. And now it backs up again. Is there a point that I forgot to make it Mark 3? I only need it being Mark 2 anyway. Is there somewhere that I... There where it is. Are you? What are you? You're just a Mark 1. Okay, okay, we solved the problem. There was a backlog. We solved the problem. All of this stuff here, I was just making as Mark 1. I'm an idiot. Okay. And here's where I got it right again. Okay, that makes more sense. Yep. I had a bottleneck in the line. And now we can go bonk and bump. And actually let's take that stack out and just chuck it in here. Just fill it up. There we go. So it was extra coming in, but it wasn't enough extra coming in. But now that'll start to get rid of things. And there'll be a little bit of where it was... Actually, it was only 60, wasn't it? There'll be a bit backed up that was more than 60. But now it'll just be the 100 coming in that it really needs. Because we don't want it backing up too much. We do have a massive container, so it's not like it'll matter too much, but we also have a bit of a backlog to clear, so we could look at overclocking. Well, that's already overclocked. Yeah. So this will start to kind of filter out. Cool. Now we can pick up some more aluminium. Nothing else, we can just do that. Take the aluminium back with us to make some stuff ourselves. So radar tower. I was thinking a radar tower would be good to... thematically, I feel it belongs on top of one of these structures up here, right? Surely. We didn't actually explore the ground level around here anyway. There's a lot of creatures and some poison over here, which... Oh, there's a wreck. I was going to say, it suggests to me that there's something important. I think I didn't know there was a wreck down here because of how misty it is with the poison and everything. So let's get rid of... Whoop, too close to something. Oh, there's just a little one down there? That's annoying. Gonna need to make more of these. Alright. I think that's everything. Quick wire. Explosive rebar. Silica. Ironic. Heavy modular frame. Quartz crystal. Drop pod. Repairs needed. Electromagnetic control rod. Ah. I do have some of those back at base, actually. That's the funny thing. I don't know if I have 25 of them, but I do have some. That's a very high-tech part, just for one poxy hard drive. There's a Mercersphere over there as well. Okay, well, while we're exploring. Can we pick stuff up while we're swimming? I don't think we could. We can. We can at least collect things. We can't build stuff, but we can collect things at least. Here's the radioactive pond area. This water is probably irradiated. Water is decent at dealing with radiation, at least. Anything else up here? More irradiated hogs. We really don't want to explore too much more around this area until we have radiation protection, I think. Speaking of... Oh, yep, here's a big boy. Can we get out of this place? Whoop. Almost just jumped off the edge. There's another Mercersphere up there. Ah, and some uranium. Okay. Yeah, we can't collect a lot of stuff at the moment because we just keep running into radiation. We're not far from our base area, at least. Explore some of these sort of canyon areas here. A little low forest sort of place. I don't want to go too far afield because we do have a job to do. Okay, well. They're making it so that I can't. They're hemming me in with radiation. Limestone there. I would like to get up higher. Poison I can deal with. Unfortunately, radiation, not so much. Oh, there's another wreck down there. Coal. More coal down here as well. Interesting. Coal right by some water. Ooh, that's kind of perfect for power supplies. I would need to, like, pipe it upwards a bit, I think. There's one right there. Wonder what purity they are. Well, that's one way to find out. How far away am I from everything? Oh, I've travelled very far very quickly. Okay, well, whatever. Let's go check out the wreck anyway. I want to know what you are. Pure. Ooh. Pure coal right next to water? Yummy. Copper sheeting. Some stators. Rotors. Stators. Okay, so it's kind of a mid-tier wreck. That's good, because it means that I should be able to open it, hopefully. Oh, it's literally just operational. I also have no room for anything. I'm going to have to put some stuff away. Okay, excess copper sheet. Good. Now I have room. Also, I can put this quartz crystal away. I have 100 quick wire that can go away. None of this rebar is useful either. Well, that's a start anyway. Now I can pick up the hard drive. Oh, what's she got to say now?
Fix-It engineers experimented with soft drives, but the prototypes all went missing. They were later located in the toilets, being used as towels.
Okay. More copper sheets. Oh, I can't fit that many in there. Okay. Never mind. We'll have to find something that we can use that for then. Alright, well let's head back this way. There's a dismantle crate which we left behind at our oil base. Another Mercer sphere. Why not? Just hanging out in the middle of the road, as you do. Honestly thought that they would be in harder to reach locations than that. Okay, another little... Oh, nice little lake area. Oh, geyser, in fact. I wonder what rarity that is. Impure, normal, normal, impure. Okay, well, I mean, a couple of normals would balance each other out and be 200 megawatts. Which isn't too bad. Can't make any right now because I need more of the high-speed connectors. I was meant to put a radar tower down. Been very bad about doing what I was supposed to do. Alright, so there's a dismantle crate over here apparently. Why over here? It's off to the side. What did I dismantle off to the... Wait. Where? Hang on. What? Why is there a dismantle crate over there? Did something clip and get launched? It must have, because I've never been there before. Okay, well that can stay there. How are we off for plastic? Oh, you're starting to back up down the bottom again? I really need to use more plastic, turns out. Bump. How's it backing up down the bottom again already? It doesn't feel like it's been that long. I guess it has, but... Oh, we still haven't placed the radar tower down. I'm an idiot. Okay. Well... Because we were meant to come back here and then go off there. Up here needs to be another transit area, perhaps. The copper is over here. Couldn't jump. Definitely gives us a fresh burst each time we do that. Oh, we actually took damage because it's aimed into the ground. Okay, so let's actually redo this again. Didn't realize it was going to do that. So we do actually want it to just be straight. Entrance. Just clear those away. They're not going to respawn anyway. Okay, and then it's going to fire us off this direction. And I guess the warriors then, we don't have anything stopping us. Oh well. Whatever. Let's see how quickly we get back this way now. Okay, 1 extra boost. 2 extra boost. 3 extra... Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Help. Is there an unstuck option? Oh. Oh. We got loose. Okay. We might need to do something about... Why was that doing that? Why is it not letting us go through? That's so weird. Is one of them not powered or something? Because all of these are fine. Okay, we need to investigate that. So it was the one at the bottom here. That was very strange and rather concerning. Is it because they're too close together? They're both powered. But it was like it was trying to spit me out again. Something about going down into that one really didn't want to let us. So that's interesting. Let's just redo these entirely. And instead of having them angled, let's just have them go straight. Because straight seems to work fine. So let's just have them going right here, right now, right here, right now. There. And then you come down on that same line, same sort of angle. Entrance, entrance. There, there. Okay. And hopefully that'll work this time. Maintaining a bit of speed through here. I think there needs to be just a certain distance between. That worked. That whole relay there worked. I'm sure they were set up basically the same, so I don't know why it had a problem. Maybe it was just slightly too far or something, I don't know. It's probably, nope, we're not out of screws, we're out of the modular frames. Okay, that's fine. Because we've got more in there if we need them. I have no idea what to do with all this aluminium. It can just come in here somewhere. There we go, top one, aluminium casings. There we go. Hard drive, we actually had one already going. Coated iron plate or crystal computer. That's interesting. Instead of using a manufacturer to create a computer, we can just do... I mean, we need a manufacturer to create a crystal oscillator in the first place, so it's not that useful, is it? Yeah, that's not that useful at all. We can already swap to using rubber instead of plastic if we really wanted to. Rescan. Oh, okay. Neither of those are good either. We'll take the steel rod. That's so bad. We needed plastic byproduct for that. We need to just make some just for the sake of it at some point. Oh, that's right. Radio signal scanning we were trying to work towards as well. We could probably do that now. We have a bunch of oscillators being created. That could work. We'll probably need to feed more quartz crystals into that one, actually. Right, now the other thing I was wanting to do here, though, real quick, is fetch some copper ingots, because I know we have a backlog. Yeah, we have such a backlog. Let's just take an entire container's worth. Because we created a container over bio aluminium, we can then just drop stuff off there. Because it only uses 10 per minute. Not much at all. Aluminium sheets. Let's make what I can of those. And that'll be enough to get our hover pack. Which I kind of fancy. Obviously, the parachute is still better for just general exploration. But the hover pack seems like it should be really nice for just around our base. Oh, we're not going to have room for them all. Okay. Put those in there. And... oh. Off you go again.
Milestone reached. The hover pack draws energy from nearby power connections, and so can only be used in their vicinity.
That's
it
fine.
Provides an excellent vantage
I run
point
power
at
lines
work,
everywhere.
which you clearly need. Otherwise, you would have optimized that obvious problem by now.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Not too wrong. What else was I looking for? I had some... it was over here, wasn't it? We had our little... yeah, here we go. Electromagnetic control rods. Oh, that's actually enough for that. Oh, and some casings, which... aluminium casings are now going in here. That's actually enough to open that hard drive up. Okay, so priorities. Let's do the hover pack first. Or no, we should do hazmat suit first and then make some of these. with some casings. Cool. So now we can put this on. It's the only body thing we actually have. Grab some casings out. Make some of the iodine filters. Can make 11 of them, but then we have no gas masks on. So let's just have a balanced amount of those. They can sit down there. What else can I set up here? So we've got pipeline engineering, blueprint designer, control system. That was the next thing I wanted. There we go. Oh, which we can immediately put some casings into now. Let's set that hard drive scanning for now. Alright, our primary objective is going to be, one, hopefully our hypertube doesn't get confused again. Because that would be bad. Is that how some gear ended up lobbed off into the infinite? Who knows? But hopefully this will just all connect through smoothly. At least to our expected junction point. Good, good, good. This was the problem over here before. Good. Good. And then here... we just go super fast. Nice. I love it. And then we can jump up onto the log here to shortcut this bit. Because we don't have another break. We should actually have another intentional break area. You know what? Let's actually go off to the aluminium first, though. Because we do want to get the aluminium... the one that uses the copper, we want to get that producing sooner rather than later. Trying to do some speed tech. It's kind of awkward. I'm not convinced that it's actually that much faster, but... it's probably not as fast as running along a conveyor belt anyway. Ah, but in combination... ah, yeah, that's a different story. So, the idea is we load copper into this directly, first of all. Bonk, there we go. And then we have this container over here that we can load more copper into. And if we hook up a route, then it'll connect up with that eventually. But for now, this can at least just be making aluminium sheets. We're making so many casings and we're not actually using that many of them. That's a bit of a problem. I mean, we can just stack this up if we need to for now. How many are we are only producing 60, I'm fairly sure anyway, aren't we? So that's actually perfect. It's 90 into 60, isn't it? Yeah, good. So they can go up there. Oh, mind you, just get up to the top as fast as possible. Why do the shrouds not fit properly? They're offset. Why is it offset? Let's see if we can... if I do this first and then that... nope. Still offset. That's... do they all look like that? I don't know if I have any other lifters around here directly shrouded. Yeah, they're all like that. They're all just slightly sunken. The shrouds need to be, or the connectors need to be just slightly higher. That really annoys me now. Now that I've noticed that, that's really bugging me. Okay, let's go and collect that wreck from over here. Drop pod, yep, we've got what we need from those. That's nice. Good, another hard drive. Oh, another little ADA moment.
Wait, oh. Too late. Take the damaged hard drive to the MAM for analysis.
Yeah, as if you were going to say anything else. Alright, let's go up. A lovely crisscross going on here. And then off this side, I'm going to go up here. So I'm going to want to put my... what the hell was that? Oh! stinger attacking hog. Uh-oh. Missed my connection. I guess because they take damage from the radiation, so then they start attacking each other. Huh. I have not seen that before. And what am I hearing here? Spitter and stingers attacking? Oh wow, and then you just took him out. Alright. Okay. I probably want to shoot you instead of trying to take you on directly. I mean, I prefer having the spitters around, to be honest, because I don't like... Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, that's the spitters. Okay. Oh, and now you're going to take fall damage, presumably. Oh, you're just down there now. Oh, you got killed by the hog. Alright. Well, that's good, because I'll tolerate the hogs a lot more than you. That was strange. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I wonder what's quicker. Doing this, or using the hover thing while near my power lines. Because technically... Oh, that's right, there's a wreck over there too, but there's 3 radiating dudes. Well, I now have radiation filters, so I can actually brave some of this stuff. But what I was also going to do is around here, plonk down a radar tower. And at the very least, I'm curious to see what its kind of sphere of influence is. Yeah, it kind of intersects around there. That's fine. And then, yeah, that one kind of does that. Yeah, there we go. See, it's just a small intersection. Nice. Honestly, I probably want to put one down here somewhere as well. Maybe on that little island, actually. And that'll cover off that area entirely. Not that there's really much to see over there. That's the thing. And then if I hover over the radar tower, yeah, it tells me what's in the area. So there's still 4 Soma Sloops over there and 8 Mercerspheres. And if I take a look at this one, 12 Soma Sloops and 35 Mercerspheres in this area. Wow, okay. There's impure bauxite over there. There's normal and another pure geyser over there. Nice. There's the other geysers that I was checking out before. There's the normals. Uranium question mark and caves. I don't officially know how to scan for that yet. Normal purity coal along with pure. 3 more pure geysers up there. Oh. Alright. That's actually a pretty good place for that. Well, from here, let's go over here. Oh, no, wrong angle. Let's go over here. So here's our radiated friends. So we're going to start eating into one of our things. But we no longer actually take damage from being here. How quickly do we go through those? Not too quickly. If I put 4 down around this guy, please don't move. I can detonate them as soon as he moves. I can throw this one onto him. Goodbye. And I launched his corpse as well, so that just completely got rid of him. That's really good. Where's the other guy? Like, why am I still taking radiation? They're all the way over there. I'm still taking a little bit of trace radiation. I don't quite understand why, but... Pick up your remains. While I'm here, I can at least clear out... Oh, there's poison plants as well? That's rude. You really got to double up on me. Oh, good. You don't actually need anything. That's nice. But, yep, and they're starting to... Oh, maybe his body didn't actually go that far away and it was still irradiating the area. Is there anything more? I feel that not much actually was around in terms of resources. Alright, let's head down here. And grab some of these. So I need 200 minimum. What else do I have on me? Bunch of random crap. Okay. Well, I can always take some more of these back as well. I can just dump some into the sink if I need to as well, let's be honest. Might be the best thing for some of that stuff. Where do I have an equipment workshop? I want to make the hover pack thing. All our coal working nicely. You've stopped, that means you're full. Yup, okay. Sink. We don't have a use for that much rubber, so that all just goes to the sink. That's actually an interesting point. Since this one we don't care about the output of anyway, we could... so fuel's the only one that does that, so we need to divert that, because we don't want fuel getting mixed up with my other thing, that's for sure. Huh. We can make a packager. Because we have all those containers, we could get some packaged fuel out of it, at least temporarily. So we've got a buffer there. We can just disconnect this and instead have a... We could also make an industrial buffer if we wanted to. We could have a packager here. Okay, but why are the inputs so close together? What? That's weird. Maybe we could always right angle it. So I think I want to put another container in behind that would hold the containers. Because I want to put in plenty of containers. So let's just do that. We can grab some containers. And then we actually just want to stop this for now. Let's just turn that off. Grab this out. And then... this we want to... Okay, it's... on a flow rate. We want this to drain, right? Have you drained yet? I guess we can flush if we need to. Why are you filling up? It's because this isn't one way, right? There's no way that we can make this one way. But we want to disconnect this. So if we dismantle this, and then we flush this, and flush this. I guess the best way to do that is just deconstruct that, then flush, so it has nothing. Just be a bit of crap on the ground. And then select recipe, fuel. 120 per minute coming in. What was it? For rubber, it was 60 coming in. Okay. So we go fuel. It no longer needs to be overclocked. Because the like petroleum coke that comes out of this is just going straight to the whatchamacallit anyway. Hang on. Plastic's not backed up, is it? Oh. Oh, plastic's backed up. That's really bad from the other side, because that's actually affecting our power consumption. Oh, you have the extra container down the bottom at least, don't you? Yeah, you've got this as an extra buffer. So there's that. Let's just take those out. Do I have space in here? Only for 60? Yeah. Alright, well... now I don't have enough... yeah, now I don't have the space to put in that stuff. Oops. Oh well. You connect up to there, and then you are going to just have packaged fuel coming out here. For now. Package fuel, 2 and 2. Oh, 40 fuel per minute coming in, and then empty canisters. Well, I guess we can, this is where we can overclock now. So it'll be 80 per minute coming in. Oh, it's only 40 coming out. Oh, of course, because it was overclocked. Okay, no, never mind. So we don't need you. That's fine, 40. 40 to 40. Through the buffer. And then you'll create polymer resin, which you don't actually want that much of. Okay, grab 3 stacks of those for now. Because I also want some packaged fuel specifically for research. Okay, then we want to power you. Where are you going? You're going around there for some reason. Who knows? So let's intercept you and put you over here, and then connect you up. So you're getting canisters ready to go, and then we can fire you up. So that'll take a little while before we get enough to be useful. I forget how many we wanted exactly. Let's just fill up on that, chuck them in the sink. So we definitely need to take plastic back to base. We also have our older base over here. We've got our little biomass bit over here. I should get rid of some of that poison stuff. It's just unclean. There's bound to be a lot of stuff backed up in here, of course. But we do have an equipment workshop. Which means we can make a hover pack. Oh, not enough space in inventory, of course.